Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Women of Sweet Swine County, where we share what's happening inside and outside Sweet Swine County. And I'm just beside myself because Jude is back. Yay!
Oh, thank you, Prairie Ann. It is my pleasure to be back. It is always a delight to be in Sweet Swine County, and especially with you.
And it's a delight to have you here because who knows where Paris and Nicole are. They're MIS, missing and shopping, I guess. It's just like I never know what end is up with those two.
They are
I just don't
always
get it.
off
Do you know them very
gallivanting.
well?
Only by reputation.
Oh, Jude, you did such a fabulous job last time. You know what, hon? I think you should think about a career change.
Well, I'd join you on the couch anytime, Prairie Ann. But we've got business to take care of. We have special guests.
Thanks for keeping me on track. Ladies and gentlemen, Jude is talking about Deb and Kathy that were here for
Wilt, Minnesota, the great Minnesota shop hops. What they said, 74 shops, and we are raring to go. But these women not only are participating in that shop hop, they've got a quilt store. They've got all kinds of adventures to tell us about. But ladies and gentlemen, and dear friends in TV land and the audience, please help us welcome Kathy and Deb back to Sweet Swine Country.
We are just beside ourselves, Jude and I, that you two are back. We talked to John Robert, and he was so impressed with you two last time. And then he said, get those girls back because he heard that you had a shop in Bird Island. And get them back to talk about their store. So where exactly is Bird Island?
We are about 90 miles straight west of Minneapolis, straight out on 212.
Easy to find. People will call the shop and say, well, how do I get to your quilt shop? Like we're in this metropolis. And we say, you get to Bird Island, you go to the stoplights, the only ones in town, we're right there in the corner.
So you're just kind of a straight shot through Bird Island?
Yes,
is how
correct.
It works with your downtown?
212 goes right through Bird Island, and we're right there in the corner at the stoplights.
Okay.
Our main street is really sweet. We've got 2 restaurants you can go to. And a lot of times the women will come, and you ladies out there, we just send your husbands down to the hardware store. Perfect. Everybody's happy. It's an old-time hardware store, you know, so it's really fun because they have a little bit of everything.
And when Jude and I were there for the shop hop, of course, we didn't get time to shop any of the other retail stores. So we've seen it and we're impressed with Bird Island. But can you tell us about the other retail stores for our audience that wasn't along with us?
Well, we have a cute little coffee shop right across the street that just opened up a couple months ago that we're extremely excited about. We have a Bernina retail store about 3 stores from us, same side of the street.
People have fun when they come. We had one group of ladies come from Illinois, and they got into town at 10:30, and they spent all day there. And they'd take a break and they'd walk around town, and then they'd take a break and they'd go for coffee or eat, and they finally left at 4:30 and they just had a blast.
Tell everybody in the audience about your shop.
Our shop's in the corner, and we started out in an old bank building. 1901 it was built.
The bank building,
cool.
Yes.
And
spent the summer renovating it. So we stripped the floors back to the original floors, which actually had a grandma's flower garden pattern on the floor. So we just figured it was meant to be a quilt shop.
Absolutely.
We took this false ceiling out and raised the ceiling. The Legion men had it for a long time, so it needed a lot of TLC, a woman's touch.
Yes.
And so we did it, and our family was free labor. We knocked there was big arch windows, and we knocked the brick out of them and opened them up again. So it's gorgeous. We had people come and try to buy the tin right off our ceiling.
Oh my God.
August 31st, our target date to open is September 1st, 1998. And we're pitching garbage out the back door, and I'm saying to Deb, I don't know. I don't think we can open tomorrow. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. So we're pitching garbage out one night, and the next morning we're opening the front doors, ready for business.
You were good under pressure, it sounds like.
Yeah, we deadlines.
Well, what is the name of your shop?
Gathering Friends.
What type of fabrics do you carry? What would make me want to come to your quilt shop?
We're mainly cotton, but we play a lot with texture. And when people see our quilts, they notice that we'll put cotton with chenille, cotton with flannel, minkies. So we have a lot of texture because everybody's tactile.
Yep.
And every man that walks in the store wants to feel that minky. We went to market this spring, and it was like minky was everywhere.
Wow.
And it was an awesome booth. It's a texture.
For the audience, minky is
it's a real, like a poly plushy fabric. Like, what would you compare it to? A velvet almost. It's a really
Almost,
heavy-
yeah,
like a
almost.
velour
Yeah,
or
velour.
something.
Yes.
A lot of quilts kind of specialize in the colors or fabric lines they carry. Would a traditional quilter or a modern quilter also feel at home? Do you carry a variety?
Absolutely. We've got everything from watercolor batiks to the homespun look, like the home deck colors, burgundy, green, and navy. And then we've got flannels, and we've got the bright eclectic colors, and
Anything a quilter could desire.
yes.
But I keep seeing these books there. So are you writing these books yourself? Is this something that the two of you do?
We do. These are our books, and we've written 21 so far.
Oh my.
And
We brought one for everyone in the audience.
what Deb's holding up is our baby. We wrote this in 2004, and that's a culmination of a lot of popular patterns we had out that were standalone. We put them in here with some new patterns. It's
So
classics.
Is that when you started publishing?
We started publishing in 2003.
When
Start at the beginning.
when we opened the shop in 1998, we would, of course, get patterns in, and we'd start making these patterns for samples on our wall, but we'd always change something. So someone would come in and they'd look at the quilt on the wall and go, can I have a kit for that? And we're like, yeah, well, we took this pattern and we did this and we changed this a little bit and added this border, or we shrunk down the border.
Like
And-
every other quilter.
Every
Exactly.
quilter does that. Makes it their own.
Yes. And so that's kind of how we just thought, well, let's get into designing. So Minnesota Blizzard, which is actually in that book, was our first pattern that we actually wrote.
Minnesota Blizzard. I love that name.
And then she made a baby blizzard. She
baby
brought a
blizzard,
miniature of it.
cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
So that's how we got going.
Oh, that's so much fun. And 21 books?
And 4 are out of print. Our first 4 are out of print.
Wow. Where can we find the books? Are they on your website to be purchased and purchased inside of the store and then other stores?
Yes, absolutely. We have the books, all the books that we have in print that are currently in print in our store. We have distributors that order from us and then sell to other shops. Plus, we have shops that contact us directly to buy the books. We also have a website that you can go to that is gatheringfriendsquiltshop.com, and you can click on a book and you can see all the different designs in the book before you
All
buy
the
it.
full color pictures.
Oh, I love that
Yeah.
feature.
Yes.
Because you do want to know what you're buying before you buy a book.
Yep.
And is this your latest book?
This is our latest book. We took a sabbatical because in 2010 we were chosen one of the top 10 quilt shops in North America by AP&Q magazine.
What an honor!
And we had enough going on that we just took a break. And so we're just starting up again, and this one came out in March. And this is Runner Mania. Everyone has time to do a runner. Our runner books are, people really like them. They're quick, they're easy to do. Everybody has scraps you can make runners out of.
So you think Prairie Ann could even handle a runner, huh?
Absolutely. You would have a ball. Quilting is so much fun.
I bought all the fabric at the shop hop when Jude and I went.
There you
Great.
go.
Yeah, so
You're halfway there.
I'm halfway there. Absolutely.
We are going to
Now I
have
just need the book. I got to hop out in the studio audience so I get my book.
We'll get you one.
Awesome. Awesome.
I think we should have a Sweet Swine County old-fashioned quilting bee and
I
get
think
some people
so,
together
too.
and teach them how to quilt. And we'll start with runners because they are quick and easy
Yes.
quilts. You can
Yep.
get them done. You don't get bogged down in them, and they're great for trying new techniques that you haven't used
Right.
before.
Exactly, especially if you're a new quilter, because sometimes you'll start with a project that's too large, and then you get frustrated with it. You fold it up, put it away in the closet, and you swear off quilting. Where if you start with a
Exactly.
small project, it's easy. You can get it done in a small amount of time, and you're successful.
Yay.
Yeah.
And quilters often do have problems finishing what they start. We all have UFOs at home, don't we, ladies?
And lots of projects in the works at the same time.
So quick and easy runners is a fabulous idea.
Deb and Kathy, Jude and I are ready for a road trip. What events do you girls have coming up so we can come see you?
Well, we have a bus trip coming up September 21st through the 23rd, and it's called the Strip and Stitch. And we did it last year, and the girls had a blast, didn't they?
They sure did. It's
What a
12
cute
shops
name.
in 5 states in 3 days.
Wow.
How fun is that?
And you get fed. You get fed at every shop. There's games on the bus, prizes. We take care of the hotel, your breakfast, your dinner, and then your supper. You can eat on your own.
Perfect.
It's fun.
No work fun. Absolutely. You get on the bus, you're pampered, you get fabric, you get food. What more could a quilter want?
Exactly. Right? And then we have a quilt retreat coming up in November, and that is already full, but every year it's our annual retreat. So if you get on our website June 1st, find out the dates of it, you can sign up in the first day and
is that held right in Bird Island?
That's at Green Lake Bible Camp.
Green Lake, okay. Because I wondered if you had enough room at your shop but it is off location. Okay.
Yes.
Do you also have classes, like weekly, monthly classes in your shop?
We have small classes now. We used to do all of our classes upstairs in our big upstairs that you guys were at when you were there. So you saw our big space, but we don't do that anymore. We just do small classes downstairs now.
I'm sure you don't have time.
Mainly in the winter time we do the classes.
Yes. We like beginning quilting is the hottest one. Everybody wants to learn how to quilt. And so we help them out.
Did you see that? We're getting the wrap up sign again, guys. Dang, it's just like you're never here long enough. And thank you, Deb and Kathy, for being here. And a special thank to you, Jude, for co-hosting.
Well, thank you, Prairie Ann. It is always a delight to be here in Sweet Swine County. And thank you so much, Kathy and Deb. I've learned a lot about your shop.
And remember, everyone, we share small town stories with big town attitude, for we are the women of Sweet Swine County. Bye-bye for now.